What's up, guys? So today I'm going to go over the best prop trading firms. Before I get into this, I would like you to like, subscribe, take a look at some of the other videos, and sometimes you might catch me live trading during the day. So, all right, let's get into this. I know before I get all the hate, if you have a firm that I did not review, put it in the comments and I will take a look. So I'm going to go over the top five that I think are the top five and a couple of the reasons why and the rules and things like that. So first, bulenox. I like them because they're running a 90% off deal right now. And a 50K trading account is only $17, which is really probably the smallest amount to get. It's a different coupon code than this. It's get funded 90, I think was the coupon code, and it becomes $17. Um, they have basically the same rules. Um, it's get to $3,000, um, $2,500 drawdown. That's from peak of the account. First $10,000 is 100%. They also have an end of day account. Basically, just end of the day, I think it's $2,000. So whatever your end of the day balance is, it moves the trailing drawdown is based on the end of the day. Max contracts are only 7 compared to 10 in some of the other accounts. But I don't even trade 7 accounts at a time in my 50K, so that's fine. But yeah, I use Rhythmic Trader Pro through bulenox. I like the software, and they do the same thing. So actually, you have to use Rhythmic Trader Pro or like maybe Quant Tower or Ninja Trader. They don't use Tradeovate, so that's a negative. If you have a Mac, I think it's a little bit harder because the other programs are only built for PCs. So this is $17. Rules are pretty straightforward. After I think you'd have 3 funded accounts. It says up to 11. I think once each account gets over the 52.6, you can implement a 4th and 5th and whatever. So the next one I'm going to go over is Apex. Apex is where I started. They have the same type of accounts. The 50Ks, the 100Ks, 50Ks, the same thing. Where is it? They have a deal. They always have a deal. Right now it's 80% off. 3,000. You can trade 10 contracts. Trailing threshold 2,500. You can use Rhythmic Trader Pro, and you can use Tradeovate. And you can use Ninja Trader. But if you have a Mac, they offer Tradeovate, which is definitely good. I like their programs. Basically, you can pull money out twice a month. It's just pretty straightforward. Hit the 3,000 profit. Right now, they have pass in one day, so it's just one day you get $3,000. You have a funded account. You got to trade 10 days. Simple rules. I definitely like Apex. Definitely one of the top ones. I've used Take Profit Trader before. I know one of my friends uses them. They love it. They love it because once you get funded, you can get a payout on day one. You just have to get over 52,600 maybe, roundabout. The problem is the daily loss limit is 1,100, which he does not like. But what's good is they do an end of day trailing drawdown for 2,000, but you're probably not going to hit that if the daily loss limit is 1,100. You're probably going to hit 1,100 unless you lose 2 days in a row, and then you're going to hit the 2,000. He loves these guys. I like it. I don't like the $1,100 drawdown because there are plenty of days that I go down 1,200 or 1,400 and then I finish the day off positive. So for me, this doesn't work, but I know my friends like these accounts, so I'm including it in one of the best ones. They always, tell me to get an account there, and I have. I just wasn't really thrilled. I got, I think, 4 or 5 accounts, and I kept on hitting the daily loss limit, and I was like, I had enough of this. But they love it. I think they play a little bit small early on, and they make a couple decent trades, and then they have room to play with where they can, um, push it later on in the day. Next one's topstep. A lot of people use topstep. Um, Basic stuff. I mean, you could see, they're paying out tons of people, 20,000 funded accounts in March. They've been around for ages. You know, to get a funded account is 2 days. Basically, if you earn 1,500 one day, 1,500 the next day, you have your funded account. Super simple. Here's the 50K accounts. Maximum loss is only 2,000 here. Profit target is 3,000, so that's $500 less. $49 is not terrible at all. There's an activation fee, so that's once you pass the eval, there's an activation fee to get the funded account. You could have three. You have 3 paid accounts. I've had a couple accounts with topstep. I like it. You can use so they're on YouTube all the time with the topstep TV. They have the chat room. They give you a lot of different things. If you're brand new, this might be a place that you might want to try just to get some of the education courses and things like that. They give you a little bit more than just being a prop firm. Top tier. I've tried this out. It wasn't bad. I always get this confused. I always get top step and top tier confused. Pretty much the same thing, but they've been around for a little bit. They do have minimum trading days on their accounts. So that means you gotta trade a little bit before you could pass. Their 50K account is $5,000, which is not great when the others are 3,000. But you also have your max loss is 5,000, which is great. And they have the daily loss. The one thing that you want to look at real quick is there's different phases. So once you complete phase 1, you then have to do phase 2. And they make it easier because now you only need $2,500 with a $5,000 max loss, and then basically you're funded. And once you're funded, it's $5,000 loss, which is great. It's definitely one to test out. I think they refund you when you get a funded account, as you see down here. I know people that love top tier. It's not one that I use on the daily. But yeah, the price is obviously up there, but they do make it easier for you to pass. It's one of those that I guess if you're new, because they have such a large loss limit, you will probably keep your account around longer, so you could kind of stay in the game longer than if you went with one of the other accounts. And then it brings me to the last one, which is my funded futures. They're running a deal right now. It's $50, I think, on any account. So all these accounts would be $50. There's no activation fee, which is amazing. Don't quote me on all of that. I have to see the coupon again. They have the profit target is, this one is $3,000, which is the same as the other ones. Activation fee is $50,000 once you get funded. the max drawdown is only 2,000. But then this one with no activation fee, you have to hit a 4K, but no activation fee is pretty nice. And the drawdown is end of day, not intraday, which is huge. I love the end of day drawdowns versus the intraday. Um, yeah, it's definitely a bonus there. Yeah, I like the deal that they're running now. A lot of people are flocking over here. They pay, and yeah, the $50. I think it's $50 for any account. So I would say this is a good spot to test out. I believe they use Tradeovate and Rhythmic. Um, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Well, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, like the channel. Um, Hopefully I give you some more great videos. And if you're around during the day, swing on, catch me live trading each day.